We will begin, though, with the coronavirus, the new steps being taken to limit the spread of it across the country. On Friday, President Trump declared a national emergency. The move is expected to free up nearly $50 billion to combat the pandemic. The announcement stirred Wall Street to a late-day rally.
Overnight, the president's 30-day travel ban on foreign nationals flying from most of Europe went into effect. Here in the U.S., the virus has sickened more than 2,200 people, killing at least 51. Early this morning, another bit of financial help was passed after the administration reached a deal with the House on a coronavirus relief bill. Ben Tracy is at the White House with the very latest on this. Ben, good morning.
Jeff, good morning. That bill does call for free testing for any American that needs one. And the White House says that it's going to unveil a new website as soon as tomorrow that will actually screen for who should be tested. But at this point, the president still can't say when any American who needs a test can get one.
I am officially declaring a national emergency. Two very big words.
After weeks of downplaying the coronavirus, President Trump now says it's an emergency, freeing up as much as $50 billion in funds to combat it, cutting regulations on healthcare providers, and instructing every state to create emergency operations centers.
The next 8 weeks are critical. We can learn, and we will, turn a corner on this virus. Some of the doctors say it will wash through.
The president touted a plan for nationwide drive-thru coronavirus testing, held in the parking lots of major retailers such as Walmart. But when asked if he takes any responsibility for the federal government's slow rollout of testing kits, the president said this.
No, I don't take responsibility at all.
Paid sick days, family and medical leave, unemployment insurance for the children.
Late last night, the House passed a sweeping coronavirus relief bill, the result of more than a dozen phone call negotiations between House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin. It does not include the payroll tax cut the president wanted.
We had to get this testing bill passed.
Coronavirus test kits will now be free, but the question remains whether President Trump will actually get one after being exposed last weekend at Mar-a-Lago to at least one person who has now tested positive for the virus. The president says he won't self-quarantine.
Are you being selfish by not getting tested and potentially
Well, I didn't say I wasn't going to be tested.
Are you going to be?
Most likely, yeah. Most
When do
likely.
you think
Not for
that'll
that
happen?
reason, but because I think I will do it anyway.
Now, despite what the president just said there about most likely getting tested, late last night, the White House released a memo from the president's doctor that said at this point he doesn't need a test and that his interactions with people who are now infected have been what they're calling low risk. Michelle.
All right, Ben Tracy at the White House. Thank you.